Hello students, welcome to my channel Grow in Maths. Today I will show you how to find mean of a given data. This is in statistics in class 10. Hope this video will help you to learn the different methods to find mean. So let's start.
Okay students, now we have this following problem. I have considered this problem because if we consider one problem, a simple problem, that time it will be easier to get the whole thing. That's why in a class test of 20 marks, the marks obtained by 8 students are 20, 20, 12, 15, 10, 10, 10, 15. Find the average or mean of the above marks. Here I want to clear one thing, that mean and average are same. Okay, actually mean is the average of vast number of same kind of data. Okay, so what we have done, you have to recall yourself what you have done in lower standard. We have to add all of them and then divide by the number of data. Means 8 data are given, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 number of data, so 8 divided by 8. Okay, so we have to get then the average or mean. Okay, so at first we have to use this previous method. Okay, so we have to write given numbers. Given marks are 20, 20, 12, 15, 10, 10, 10, 15. Therefore, sum of the marks equal to, we have to add now 20 plus 20 plus 12 plus 15 plus 10, 10, 10, 15. Okay, so 40, 52 plus here 30, 15, 15, 30 and again 30. So we are getting to 112. Therefore, required mean or average equals to, we have to write the total marks by total number of students. Okay, now total marks we got 112 and there are 8 students, so 112 by 8. Okay, now I have to divide. 1 is 8, 14. Okay, so we got the answer that the mean is 14 or average 14. Okay, now we have to do the same thing, but we have to add this data by some different way. Okay, so let's see what we have to do. We have to at first observe that how many different data are there. Different marks 20, 12, 15 and 10. 4 different values are there. Okay, so we have to write marks. Okay, marks we can denote by one variable, that is xi. Okay, so marks we can write in any order: 20, then 12, then 15 and then 10. Okay, we can write in ascending or descending order also. And now we have to write frequency. Frequency we have to denote by fi. Frequency means how many times 20 appears. 1, 2, only 2 times, so frequency is 2. 12 only 1. 15 1 2 and 10 how many times? 3 times. One thing you can see here, that the frequency, total frequency, if we add all this, 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 8, it is equal with the total number of students. Okay, and it is denoted by summation fi. Summation means we have to add all the values of frequency. Summation fi is equal to 8. Okay, now in previous way we have added 20 plus 20 plus 12 plus 15, but now we have to add, just rearrange them. 20, we have to make one column here, fi xi. If we add 20 plus 20 we get 40, but instead of doing, if we just multiply 2 into 20 we'll get the same thing, 40. Okay, then 12 into 1, 12. Now instead of doing 50 plus 15, 15 plus 15, we can do easily as 215 are there, so 2 into 15. This one is the frequency and this one is the value. This one is fi and this one is xi. Okay, so 2 into 15 we are getting 30 and 10 into 3 we are getting 30, because in previous what we have done, 10 plus 10 plus 10 means 10 plus 10 plus 10, we have got the sum by this. Okay, but here we can do 3 into 10, then also we are getting 30. And now for different fi xi we get 40, 12, 30, 30. Now if we add, then we will get the whole sum, that is 112. Let's see. 2, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 4. And this one is the value for all fi xi. This is the total sum for fi xi, 112. Now we have to get the mean. Therefore, mean x bar equals to, what we have to do, we have to get the total sum. Here the total sum, the value fi xi. So summation fi xi, and below we have to keep the total number of students, summation fi. So 112 by 8, and we'll get the same answer, 14. So here only one thing is changed, that is the number of way that how to add and how to get the total marks. In previous process we have added just one after another, but here we have considered that how many 20, how many 12, how many 15, how many 10. Okay, we have added them separately. And then we have added the whole thing, and we got the whole answer.
Okay, now we have this following problem. Here we will use the direct method, that is what I have shown you, fi xi, summation fi xi by summation fi. Okay, here age in years are given: 15 years, 16 years, 17 years, and 18, 19, and 20 years. And number of friends means 15, 15, 15, 15, 4 15 are there, 7 16 are there, and so on. Okay, so if we add 15 plus 15, if we add like that, 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15, then we have to add 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16. How many? 7 16s are there. Okay, 4 5 6 7. Okay, then we will get a long addition. Okay, so we will not use this process, we will use the direct method what we have seen. Okay, so what we have to do, we will not take this process. Okay, so we'll make a table. Here we'll write that age and in years. Okay, and age in years, and this one is our xi, okay, and next we have number of friends, and this one is our fi, and this one is our fi xi. Okay, now we have to write the values are 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now the frequency for 15 is 4, so if we add 15 15 we'll get 60, but if we multiply 4 its frequency with 15, then also we'll get 60, same thing. Now how many 16 are there? 7, so we have to multiply fi xi to get fi xi. 112, then 10, so 170, then again 10, then 180, then 5, so 95, and then 4, so 80. Okay, now we have to get summation fi xi. Okay, and here we have to get summation fi. Now summation fi, here 20, 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 4 13, 13 plus 7 20, 20 plus 20 40. We are getting. And now take this sum: 5 plus 2 7, 17, 25, 32, 33, 9, 3 remaining, 697. Okay, now we have to use this formula. Therefore required mean x bar equals to summation fi xi by summation fi. Okay, we have to put the value 697 by 40. Okay, now we have to divide to get the answer. Okay, 697 we should divide it by 40. 40 ones are 49 to 297, 7s are 280, 71. Now point 0, 4 is 160, then 2 is 80, then 5. But we have to take up to 2 decimal, and here after 2 decimal we have 5, so if we round up this number then we'll get 43. Approximately this number become 43, 17.43 years. As we are finding the mean of age, so we have to provide years. Okay, unit should be provided and approx. Okay, now we have another process of finding mean, that is assume mean method. This process is actually just simplify huge calculation. Okay, so how to get this assume mean method I am showing you now. At first we have to take some values. Okay, like previous maths we have to make a table. Okay, here I will take some general values, namely x1, x2, x3 and xn, and their frequencies are f1, f2, fn. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so here I am writing value xi. Okay, then frequency fi, then at first we have to write the value x1, x2, x3, and then dot 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 I'm writing the last one, the value xn. Okay, and here the corresponding frequency x1 appear f1 times, x2 appear f2 times, x3 appear f3 times, and xn appear fn times. Okay, now we have to as this process is assumed mean, so we have to assume that the mean is a. Okay, so here we have to calculate one thing, that di equals to xi minus a, okay, we have to calculate. So xi means at first we'll here, so x1 minus a. Okay, then for d1 is x1 minus a. Okay, for d2 it should be x2 minus a. Okay, for d3 we have to take x3 minus a. Okay, and dot 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 here for dn we will get xn minus a. Okay, now we have to take our last column, summation fi di, and we will take the summation here. Fi di means what di we got here, it should be multiplied by corresponding fi. So f1 into x1 minus a, f2 into x2 minus a, f3 into x3 minus a, then dot 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 fn into xn minus a. Okay, so we have got this. Now we have to take one thing, that what would be the mean if we take in direct method. In direct method we have to take fi xi. Okay, so mean x bar in direct method we'll get by this f1 x1, we have to add fi xi, so f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus f3 x3 plus dot 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 plus fn xn by f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus dot 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 plus fn. In direct method we have to get this by get the mean by this. Okay, and what we have got now, summation fi di by fi di is this. Okay, now we have to do one thing, that now summation fi di by summation fi. Okay, here we can do one thing, that it can be written as summation fi xi by summation fi. Okay, and now we have this summation fi di by summation fi. Now if we write this summation fi di means this plus this plus this plus this. Okay, so I am writing this f1 then x1 minus a plus f2 into x2 minus a plus f3 into x3 minus a, okay, plus dot 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 plus fn, then xn minus a, okay, and below we have summation fi, okay, summation fi means f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus dot 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 plus fn. Now we have to take simple calculation, that is we have to multiply here, so we'll get f1 x1 minus a f1 plus f2 x2 minus a f2 plus f3 x3 minus a f3 plus dot dot dot, okay, and last term also we are getting like same thing, that plus fn xn minus a fn, okay, and below we have f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus dot 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 plus fn, okay. Now we have to rearrange, we have to take f1 x1 f2 x2 f3 x3 then dot dot and fn xn, okay. So f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus f3 x3 plus dot 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 plus fn xn, we have to put it in a bracket, and then we have to take the remaining and we have to take minus a common, okay, from these terms, minus f1 minus f2 minus f3 dot dot minus fn. So if we take minus a common, then we'll get f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus dot 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 plus fn, okay, and here also we are getting f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus dot 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 plus fn, okay. Now as we know that if we have a plus b by c, then we can write it as a by c plus b by c, so like that this by this minus this by this will take, okay. Now this expression is actually summation f1 x1 plus f2 x2, this expression is actually summation fi xi minus a, this expression is sum of summation fi, okay, and this expression is also of summation fi, okay. Now if we use this property that a plus b by c equal to a by c plus b by c, means once we have to write this by this, means summation fi xi by summation fi minus a summation fi by summation fi. Now we can cancel these two, and here we are getting that summation fi xi by summation fi, and we have got this expression summation fi xi by summation fi as x bar, okay. So we can write it as x bar minus a, okay. So we have got that summation, we have started with summation fi di by summation fi, okay, and we have got x bar minus a, therefore we can say that x bar, this minus a will come this side, so it becomes plus a plus summation fi di by summation fi. So this one is our formula, though it seems to you very difficult, but when we will use this formula, I have just derived this formula to make you understand that x bar equal to, while we calculate bi, that time we should use this formula, a plus what we assume as mean, we have to add, and then plus fi di, we have to calculate fi di and by summation fi, okay. Sometime it is also stated as x bar equal to a plus d bar, where d bar is the mean for di, all the di's values, okay. Okay, now we have this problem, one table is given and find the mean of the following. We have to find the mean. Here we can see that the class intervals are given 0 to 10, means 4 values are lying between 0 to 10, 6 values are lying between 10 to 20, 10 values in the interval 20 to 36, 30 to 40, and 4 values are lying between 40 to 50. So this is called group data, okay. So let's see how to get the mean for group data. Here also we have to make some column, one for class interval, then one for frequency, and then we have to take mid value. Here the new thing, you will see that what is mid value. Mid value is actually the representative of any class, okay. So at first we have to write class interval, okay. Then we have to write frequency. Frequency here also you have to denote by fi. Okay, frequency fi. So we have to write the class intervals 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. Okay, frequency, corresponding frequencies are 4, 6, 10, 6 and 4. Okay, now here we have to get the term mid value. Now we have to denote it by xi. Okay, mid value means this one is called lower limit, and this one is called upper limit. So 0 and 10, here lower limit of this class is 10 and upper limit 20. So how to get mid value? To get mid value we have to add lower limit and upper limit by 2, means 0 plus 10 by 2. You can write here 0 plus 10 by 2 means we are getting 5, and next for 10 plus 20 by 2, that is 30 by 2 means 15. Here 20 plus 30 by 2 means 25. Then 30 plus 40 by 2 means 35, and last one 45. Okay, so we got mid value. And now same thing, this column we have to write fi xi. Okay, now I have to multiply 4 5s are 20, 6 15s are 90, now 250, then 210, and then 180. Okay, now I have to add summation fi xi. Here we will get summation fi xi, and here we will get summation fi. Okay, summation fi, we see that 10 plus 10 20, 20 plus 10, we are getting 30 here, and here 0, 9 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 9 23, 23 plus 2 5, 2 remaining, 3 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 2 7, 750. Therefore required mean x bar equal to summation fi. This one is in direct method, we have done summation fi xi by summation fi, that is 750 by 30. So we are getting 25. So this is the required mean.
Now I have to take this following problem. Find the mean of the following age in years 5 to 14, 6 viewers, 15 to 24 years, 11 viewers, 25 to 34, 21, 35 to 44, 23, and so on. Okay, now we can see here that here the upper limit of this class 14 and lower limit of its next class is 15. These two are not equal. Again 24 upper limit and 25 is the lower limit. These two also not equal. Okay, so we have to make them equal, and then we will get the mean. Okay, let's see how. At first we have to make a table. Okay, here we have to write class boundary. Class boundary. Now we have to make this upper limit and lower limit equal by one method. Here the gap between 15 and 14, if we subtract 1, so 1 should be divided by 2, then we will get 0.5. So we will add 0.5 with 14. That time 14 plus 0.5, we will get 14.5, and we have to subtract 0.5 from 15, then we will get same thing 14.5, and for each and every class we have to do the same thing. Okay, so at first we have to subtract from lower limit and we have to add with upper limit. Okay, so it becomes 4.5 to 14.5, then 14.5 to 24.5, then 24.5 to 34.5, then 34.5 to 44.5, then 44.5 to 54.5, and finally 54.5 to 64.5. Okay, now we have to write the frequency. Frequency we should denote by fi. Okay, we have to write their frequency 6, 11, 21, 23, 14, and 5. Okay, now I have to write mid value as we have done, mid value xi. So this time we have to add 4.5 and 14.5 by 2. Okay, so 4.5 plus 14.5, we are getting 19. 19 by 2 means 9.5. So mid value of the first class, this one is 9.5, then 14.5 and 24.5. So you are getting 39. 39 means 19.5 by 2. 39 by 2 means 19.5. Then we will get 29.5. Then it will be 39.5. Then 49.5. Then 59.5. Okay. Now if we want to do it in the process of assume mean, that time we have to calculate di equal to xi minus a, and a we should take from any value from xi, mid value, but we should take the middlemost. So I am taking here 39.5 as a. Okay, this one is our a. Now we have to calculate di equal to xi minus a means 9.5. d1 means x1 minus x1 is 9.5. so 9.5 minus 39.5. 9.5 minus 39.5 will get minus 30. Okay, so minus 30. Then 19.5 minus 39.5 means minus 20. Then here minus 10. Then here 0. Then here 10. And 59.5 minus 39.5, we are getting 20. Now our last column, fi di. Fi di, fi should be multiplied with corresponding di. Okay, so minus 180 minus 220 minus 210, then 0, then 140, then 100. Here we should add this all fi, then we will get summation fi, and here summation fi di. Now we have to add. Here in positive sign we are getting 240, and in negative sign we are getting 0, 3 plus 8, 11, 1 remaining, 610 minus, and 214 plus. So minus 370, minus 370 we are getting, and summation fi we are getting 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus 6, 20, 2 remaining, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 1, 8, 80. Now after write therefore required mean. Now we can use that formula what we have got in assume mean method. Required mean x bar equal to a plus summation fi di by summation fi. Okay, summation fi. Now a means what we have considered, a 39.5. okay, a 39.5. here also you have to write 39.5. so 39.5 plus summation fi di, we got minus 370 and fi 80. so 39.5 minus 37 by 8. 39.5 minus, now you have to divide 37 by 8. 4 is 32, 5.0, 6 is 48, 2.0, 2 is 16, 4.05. so we are getting 4.625, but we have to take up to 2 decimals, so 4.63. Now we have to subtract 39.5, 4.63, so 34.87. and as the question is given in years, therefore we should provide here years and approximately. Now if we want to solve the same problem by step deviation method, let's see what we have to do. Okay, like previous one we have to make table. Okay, I have made this table. So at first we have to write class boundary, then we have to write frequency. Okay, fi, then we have to write class mark or mid value xi. Now we have to write ui equals to xi minus a by h. Okay, xi minus a by h. A we will choose like previous one from mid value, and h is the class width. Okay, so we have to write the class boundary, that is 4.5 to 14.5, 14.5 to 24.5, 24.5 to 34.5, 34.5 to 44.5, 44.5 to 54.5 and 54.5 to 64.5. Okay, now I have to write the frequency 6, 11, 21, 23, 14, 5. Mid value we can write from the previous table, as we have got there is no change in mid value. 9.5, 9.5, 19.5, 29.5, 39.5, 49.5, and finally 59.5. Now we have to concentrate here. That is the UI, xi minus a by h, means xi in previous we have subtracted, we have considered a as 39.5. Here also we are taking a 39.5. okay, a 39.5 and h is 10. okay, here we shall write that a equal to 39.5, h equals to, h means the class width c 14.5 minus 4.5 or 24.5 minus 14.5, we are getting 10. So class width is 10. okay, now I have to calculate. So what we have got, 9.5 minus 39.5 minus 30 by 10 we'll get minus 3. Then we got minus 2, minus 20 by 10 means minus 2. You can see here we got 19.5 minus 39.5, we got minus 20. Now minus 20 by 10 means minus 2. So next we will get 29.5 minus 39.5 means minus 10 by 10 means minus 1. Here we'll get 0, here we'll get 1, and here we'll get 2. Now we should take the last column, sum fi ui. Fi ui means minus 18, minus 3 into 6 minus 18, minus 22, minus 21, 0, 14 and 10. So here we are getting 24 in plus, and here we are getting minus 61. So by subtraction we are getting minus 37. So summation fi ui we are getting minus 37, and here summation fi we are getting 80. Therefore required mean x bar equal to what we have used in previous formula, a plus summation fi di by summation fi. okay, and now there is just little change, a plus summation fi, not di here, sorry, fi ui by summation fi into h. okay, a we have taken 39.5 plus summation fi ui we got minus 37 into, and summation fi we got 80, and h we have 10. okay, now you can cancel, and see here also we are getting the same calculation, that is 39.5 minus 37 by 8. So we can write directly, that is 34.87 years approx. So here we have got the answer by using our step deviation method, that the little changes with assuming is only h should be multiplied.